You love Valentino Rossi, who was in, what is it, motorbikes, right?
Yeah.
So it's different than F1, but you had that sort of person with excellence in doing something to see. But you also had your father, and you kind of mentioned that early, and the way that he would show up for you and those different things. Explain to me a little bit about what having an idol like Rossi meant to you, but then having a father who instilled the things within your home to make you understand what work looked like.
I think the Rossi one, like having that idol, he was the one who, you know, would give you those dreams of being on the top step, having the fans around you, doing it in style, being your own person. You know, Rossi was like a very much out there guy, bright colors, great character, a very good role model, a very good guy. I think for me to look up to and think like, damn, I want to be like that guy one day, because everyone loved him. Everyone loved Valentino. I think they still do, and I still love Valentino. And it feels weird. Like now I get to talk to him, and we talk every now and then and do some cool stuff together. So I have that. So he creates the vision. He creates like the pictures of, this is what I want to do. And I mean, I did start on motorbikes before I went on to go-karts. I started on 2 wheels. So I loved it. But then when I found 4 wheels, I found more love for that. And then I kind of pursued it. But my dad was the guy who, you know, I would come home when I was 3, 4 years old. He'd be playing Gran Turismo. You know, some of the greats do start on Gran Turismo. And then I would want to beat my dad. And then I'd race on the controller, and then eventually it went to like the steering wheel and the pedals and stuff. And I started that quite young. But he was the guy who and my mum as well, for sure, who made me, at an early age, just, you know, work with things, you know. If I wanted to go and drive and play on Gran Turismo, because that's what I loved, I had to do the chores in the house, I had to go and mow the lawn, I had to go and do these other things. So, you know, like the discipline of things already, I think, was ingrained in me from quite an early age. But my parents brought me up in a very good way. And I'm very thankful for them, not only for supporting me, like in the whole journey, and for me being lucky enough that they could support me, letting me grow up in a correct way, you know, in a good way with, I think, good manners and good humility and all of those things, and having a lot of respect for the people that I work with and that I kind of always looked up to, you know. So I think that's a very important thing. That's probably one of the things that means the most to me is growing up like that and being a good kid, rather than just someone who's doing free-for-all and rude but fast. And I would always almost take it the other way around.
Hold up, limitless, take a stomach, pinning it. I fought the head to witness it.